Ari, thanks for that. In a surprising move, after 13 years, Dr. Mark Rosenberg has resigned as president of FIU. In his letter of resignation, Dr. Rosenberg cited his and his wife's health as a reason for his departure.
We want to get right on over to NBC6 investigative reporter Willard Shepard joining us live from FIU this evening with more on what we know, Willard.
Well, this really was a surprise to the entire university community. Just about 3:30 this afternoon, word came out about Dr. Rosenberg deciding to step down, and then the Board of Trustees stepped in and held a meeting at 4 p.m. over a link so that the public and people interested in looking at this could see it. And now the chief financial officer, Dr. Gerald, is also now in place as the interim president. Dr. Mark Rosenberg is credited with growing FIU into a force in South Florida and the academic world. Since taking over, the student body has grown to more than 58,000, and the graduation rate has gone up 23%.
And that's the appointment of Dr. Kenneth Jessel.
During a meeting held online Friday afternoon, the FIU board accepted Rosenberg's resignation. In his letter to the board, Rosenberg said, "I am stepping back so that I may give full attention to recurring personal health issues and to the deteriorating health of my wife, Rosalie. I want to thank our university community. I have always appreciated the can-do attitude of faculty colleagues, professional staff, and our hardworking students, and am grateful for the widespread community support that our university now enjoys."
President Rosenberg had roughly a year and a half before his contract ended.
Mike Hernandez just finished serving as the president of FIU's Alumni Association and is a political consultant for our partners at Telemundo 51. He has a close relationship with Rosenberg and became emotional when talking about him leaving.
It is very abrupt, but ultimately there are reasons behind every decision. Dr. Rosenberg did not advertise it. He has had a very challenging family set of circumstances with his wife. It's something he has kept very private. But in addition to that, he could have decided that this was the time to go.
And I will always be available.
Dr. Kenneth Jessel, the university's chief financial officer, will be the interim president.
I will always do everything that is right. And I know that I can count on all of you, as I have over the last 13 years, to help me be the best interim president that anyone can be. So you have my deep appreciation, and you have my promise of working hard for FIU. Go Panthers.
And Dr. Jessel will now be leading the university going forward on this interim basis. The Board of Trustees said they had full faith in him. They were all behind this move to the chief financial officer. They were asking him, though, from his lengthy finance reports to try to keep those shorter moving forward. When it comes to the legacy of Dr. Rosenberg, he established, obviously, the medical school over at FIU and the law school, some of the highest bar passage rates in the state of Florida over the last 7 years. Mr. Hernandez says he's grown the university to where it is now. We're live on the FIU North Campus. Willard Shepard, NBC6 News.